John B. Kotters' 8 steps model to successful change. If you want to change people in any institution, there are tools to use. We have learned tools in the past as well. Today, you're going to have a look at this new tool, new model, John B. Kotters' 8 steps to change. Let me explain all of this to you in a nutshell. Uh, there are 8 steps. Okay, number one is establish a sense of urgency. That's number one. Number two, build a coalition. Number three, create a shared vision. Number four, communicate vision repeatedly. Number five, empowering others to act on the vision. Number six, planning for and creating short-term wins. Number seven, reinforce the change. Number eight, institutionalizing the new approach. These are the 8 steps that we need to follow to change people. Let's study one by one. The first is about establishment of sense of urgency. How does that work? Now, if you want to do a change, let me take the same example that I took for the other theory as well. Let's say you're introducing an LMS system to your institution. So we're going to introduce this. When you want to introduce this, you will definitely have the resistance. People will say, no, we can't do this. They will stop you. They will resist you. They will give you friction against it. They will restrain. So to face this problem, what you do, you establish the sense of urgency of the introduction of LMS. You tell them, if we don't have the LMS, we don't have we don't have a platform, we don't have a base to meet our students. If you can't meet your students, you have to go home, shut your university, no business, no job for you. So before the students leave, you have to introduce a place, an online virtual place, so that we can keep the students studying, we can keep the students coming, we can invite, we can attract new students as well. Otherwise, no students, no revenue, no money, no income, no profit, no job for you as well. So shall we introduce this or not? If you talk to the people this way, you will definitely get some sense. They sense it, they feel it. Okay, lockdown countries locked down, and I don't have any means to find another university to work for. No university is going to recruit lecturers anymore. So it is better for me to stay with the same university. And if I want to stay with them, I have to definitely take a chance to try this LMS out. So they get the sense. So you keep them. That's the first stage. Any change you want, you need to definitely establish a sense of urgency. Another example would be, let's say, if you want to get someone to go to the gym, if you want to introduce a behavior going to the gym, it's difficult. You have your usual routine. You don't go to the gym to do some walking or some exercise to burn some energy. You don't do that. But doctor says you have to do it to burn some energy so that you can be healthy. And people, they're reluctant. They don't mind taking tablets, but they mind going for a walk. They don't. So you tell them, tablets, if you eat tablets, this will give you side effects. This will reduce your life by 15 years. If you go for gym, you will be healthy. Your blood circulation will be having a good flow. You will maintain your blood sugar. You will maintain your blood pressure. You will maintain your health. You will have good sleep, and so on. If you don't do this now, you have a chance of stroke. You have a chance of heart attack. You have a chance of paralysis. So it will be troubling you. You may lose your life. You may be a burden to your family and so on. So how come shall we start walking a bit? 10 minutes a day, shall we go? I'm going to the gym every day. I pick you up in the car. Can you join us? This will make some sense to them. So you're establishing the urgency. You should do it now, immediately. Otherwise, your days are counted. This is how you establish agency. Okay. And after that, people are sensing it. They know how urgent it is. The next is about building a coalition. When you mean coalition, team, set of people, collection of people. So you have to build a collection of people. You have to collect certain people. they are connected to the project. Let's say if you are introducing an LMS system, you may have to get a coalition, get the team of lecturers first, and they are the people they're going to use it. They are the people they're going to do this new change. They are the people they're going to interact with students using this platform. So you build a coalition, bring them together. You can't do changes alone. If you change, if the others are not changing, this change is not going to be successful. An example, this, let's say if you want to make your family to wake up at 6 o'clock early in the morning every day instead of 7 o'clock of your usual time, if you alone wake up at 6 o'clock, it's not going to be a change because others will still be sleeping and you will have a mess. Okay, because you need to make your bad coffee or early morning tea at 6 o'clock, and the others want the coffee at 7 o'clock because the others are sleeping. You're only changing, and you have to make the coffee twice now. When you're up at 6 o'clock, you're going to put the light on to get out of your bed, and you're going to go to the washroom and so on. This is going to make the distraction to the sleep of the others. So this is going to be a problem. Okay, so when you put the light on, they can't wake up, they can't sleep, and they will not wake up at 7 o'clock. They will wake up at 8 now because you disturbed their sleep. So they will need another extra hours of sleep. It's going to make a mess to them as well. This is why a change is always a teamwork. It is not an individual work. All of us need to change. If you are introducing LMS, all of the lecturers should adapt this change. They should do the change together. If two lecturers says, okay, I'll take the LMS, the other say, no, let me take the classroom, how are you going to manage? Okay, so this is not a change. So the change has to go together as a team. This is why after you make the sense of urgency, the second part is to build the coalition. And third part is about the shared vision. Everyone in the team should know where we are heading to. The vision is to introduce the LMS system to meet students online in the platform, to teach them, to share them the documents and so on. So we have to share this vision with everyone. If in your team, let's say if you have 10 people, if you if you get 8 people, if 8 people of those 10 people know what's happening, and if 2 of them are not aware of what you're doing, it is not going to work because they don't know and they will be dropped out from this change. So you have to have the shared vision. Everybody have to know what is happening, and the message has to be shared with them, and everybody should have a share to play in this change and communicate the vision repeatedly. That's the fourth step. That means people tend to forget things. If I say something today, you will forget it in the evening. If I say something in the evening, next day morning, you already forgotten it. People tend to forget things. So you have to repeatedly communicate your vision. You have to say, we are changing, we are introducing LMS, we're going to mark the assignments online, we're going to meet the students online, we're going to have lectures online, we're going to mark assignments online, we're going to deliver the lecture online. Everything has to be communicated to them again and again, very frequently as possible. That is about communicate the vision repeatedly and empower the people to act on. If you are heading the change, you definitely let the people to try it out. If you're introducing LMS, it's not about the IT technician to use it and show it to the others. It's not about one or two lecturers take the lead and do that for themselves and the others just be there to watch what's happening. No, you have to let everyone to do some changes, to do some practice. You have to empower them. You have to give the power. You have to provide them the authority. Try it out. Do it right or wrong. Whatever it is, take some action. Try it out and see how it works. That is empowering. Okay. And the next thing, that's the sixth step, is about creating short-term wins. When I mean any project that you do, it is always sometimes big. Okay, it is mostly big thing. Introduction of LMS is not a simple matter, overnight matter. It has lots of steps in it. Okay, so you have to create some short-term goals, short-term wins. Then it is easy for you to achieve one by one. If you have 25 works, you don't take all those 25 work as a whole. you take the first part of it. After you complete that second part of it, third piece of it, and the fourth bit of it. That is how it has to go. If it is LMS introduction, the first thing would be you introduce the lecturers how to install the app in the phone, in the iPad, in the computer. That's the first thing. If everyone knows how to install it, the first part is done. The first short-term goal is done. After that, you teach them how to upload a teaching material to the LMS. So they will learn it. That's the second part. Everyone knows now how to upload a teaching material. And third part would be how to upload the assignment, how to download the assignments of the students. That's the second part. So you know what it means and they know how to do it. The third part is to download the assignment from the students and mark it and give the review and upload that back again. That is the third or fourth part of it. So you teach them step by step, one by one, to do the changes, a short-term wins. This is the sixth step. The seventh step is about reinforce the change. Now they learned how to use LMS. They have learned how to upload materials. They have learned how to speak to students on the platform, and you let them do it again and again. Okay, so you just let them do it. This is what we call the reinforcement. Don't let them to meet in the classroom again. Don't let them to get some printed materials to give it to the students. Don't let them to meet the students physically. Let them meet on the platforms. This is reinforcement. So whatever the change you have introduced, whatever the change that you have implemented, you should force the people to follow that. You should not let them come back, okay, to the previous model. So that is the reinforcement. And finally, institutionalize this new approach, meaning legalize the new approach and illegalize the previous approach. You tell the lecturers and the students, you never meet the lecturer to collect your notes physically. It is illegal. You should meet your lecturer online on the platform to collect your notes. You have to download the notes from the that is the legal side of it, and this is what you have to do. You cannot meet your lecturers physically. This is the legalization of your new change. We call this institutionalization. You institutionalize your new approach, okay, make it sticky. This is the final part. So introduction of LMS is a change. We can apply this model to change the lecturers and the students to use this LMS successfully. Okay, this is a model that we can use for any change that we do in our organization, in our personal family life, and so on. All right. So I hope you have understood these 8 steps as well, and that is it. And we have given 2 models here. One is the Kurt-Lewin's unfreeze, change, refreeze. The second one is about the John P. Kotters 8 steps model. 2 models, and we have learned one diagnostic kit, which is the McKenzie's 7 SS model framework. In fact, okay, we learned all of it, and we'll see you in the next session. Have a good day. Thank you very much. All right, Ziba and Tasnima, did you get it?
Yes, sir.
Right, okay.
Yes,
Thank you very much. Right, okay. So I think you'll be able to get the recordings, and I don't know what happened to the others. They may contact me later, and I see you in the next class on next Thursday. Work on your assignment. How is your assignment, Tasnima? The first one?
yes, I am working on it. Inshallah.
Yeah. Then how long?
Before next Friday or Sunday, I will upload it.
Okay, inshallah. And Ziba, do you have the access to LMS? Did you log into the LMS?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did you download the assignment of this subject?
Yes, sir. I'm on work on it. Inshallah, I'll update next week.
Okay. So if you have done some work, you don't need to do everything at once. Do some of it, maybe 3 or 4 pages of answers, write it and send it to me. and then have a look at it. And if you have any doubts or any problems writing, please let us know. We can
Okay, sure, sir.
give some explanation. All right. So thank you very much.
Okay.
Inshallah. See
Thank you, sir.
Thursday. Thank you.
Thank you,
Have
sir.
a good day. Bye-bye.